Gulf for this tropical disturbance Invest 91. It's called an Invest because the National Hurricane Center does this. It designates these systems as Invest so they can run spaghetti models on it. At this point, there's a lot of uncertainty with the forecast. It's just too soon to know exactly what's going to happen, but we want to monitor this forecast because a couple things could happen. Either it could drift farther to the north or it could move west, and it may strengthen. It could become our next named storm. The next name on the list is Bertha. There's only a 50% chance of tropical development over the next few days from the National Hurricane Center, but if it can spend more time over the warm Gulf waters, it may try to strengthen. It could be a depression very shortly. We will see. So this is what the spaghetti models look like now. Basically, there are two solutions as to what could potentially happen. Maybe Invest 91 drifts farther to the north and moves inland somewhere towards northwest Florida in a few days. Or it spends more time over the Gulf and over the Gulf waters and then moves to the west, closer to Louisiana. We will see. You definitely want to check back in for the latest. I'm going to show you more about what to expect with that in just a second. But first, I want to get into the rest of the weekend because we still have a few days before we even see any minor impacts from this. We could see some minor impacts from that. But I want to talk about tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be very hot and humid. We have a heat advisory tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Feels like temperatures up to maybe 110 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Very hot weather the rest of your weekend. Right now it's very warm, 82 degrees. We'll have mostly clear skies overnight. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine, good weather, but lots of heat, lots of humidity. Could see a stray shower tomorrow, though most of us will be trending dry. Feels like temperatures will be around 111 to 112 the next few days, even into the early part of the work week. It's going to be very hot and muggy. Okay, back to Invest 91. So right now it's still very disorganized. There's still not a well-defined center. The winds are very light, and since there is no well-defined center, that's why it's hard to get a perfect exact forecast on this. One thing I have been noticing, though, that we've been talking about, a whole lot of tropical moisture is going to be spread out over the Gulf Coast. So there is going to be heavy rain somewhere along the Gulf Coast, probably towards Florida, South Georgia, South Alabama, but we could see some of that tropical moisture too. But the reason why I keep saying I'm not super concerned yet, we have this high pressure that's going to be influencing our weather over the next several days, and high pressure helps to lower rain chances with sinking air, so that helps to cut down on the rain chances, but I still think we could see some scattered heavier showers. And also, we just don't know how this system is going to develop yet. One look at precision cast. This is just one model run, so don't stick to this. It's not a locked-in thing. But our in-house graph model is indicating that maybe Invest 91 will take this more westerly track and potentially strengthen and move closer to us. But maybe most of the rain happens in the middle of the water, middle of the Gulf waters, so a lot of us don't deal with it. But I think there could be some periodic passing showers and storms going into the work week ahead. Maybe on Monday, even Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every day we could have a few passing showers and storms, maybe some tropical downpours, but there will be dry breaks. Storms will be hit or miss. But this is just my first forecast on this. This could change. So far, this is what we know. Invest 91 could potentially move north towards northwest Florida this week, or it could move west and spend more time out over the warm Gulf waters. It could strengthen if it does that. Right now, I think our local impacts could be a few more storms this week and then rough marine conditions offshore, what you would expect since there is going to be a disturbance nearby. But check back in for the latest updates on that, definitely, because things will certainly change. Here's your 7-day. Definitely the rest of the weekend looks good. It's going to be hot and humid tomorrow, but we're watching for this Invest 91 going into the new week ahead.
Right, and soccer fans.